Genesis.
Hey, what's up? It's Genesis, and today I want to do something very deranged. I've just done a fresh install of Ableton 12.1, and I'm really excited to try out all the new features and stuff. But before I do that, I had an idea. I had a production challenge idea, which is very useless, I guess. Makes no sense. Why would you want to do it in the first place when you have all these features to work with? But I'm gonna restrain myself so that hold on, I want to make sure there's no MIDI track as well. Where I'm gonna make a track, or at least half of one, with nothing on the timeline. I'm not allowed to put any samples in here, no MIDI tracks, nothing. I only have just, I guess, the length of time, and we're gonna make something out of this. It seems impossible at first, but I have an idea that can spark the entire thing, and I think we'll just do this right now. I feel like I'm gonna do some good old dubstep, Riddim, trench, whatever, because that's what I always do in these challenges. And the main thing that's going to make this work is the vinyl distortion effect. And it's because this is the only effect, from what I know, other than a filter that you can add, that creates noise by itself. So we're just going to make a track out of that. First things first is that I want to have this. I'm gonna just rename it as our signal generator. That way, I always know that that's what that's for. And I'm also gonna have a vocoder in front of that. And I'm gonna use it just to be a constant noise generator like this. And I'm just going to make it into complete white noise. And then from here, actually I'll group this as well. Pretty much from here, we just have constant white noise. And since white noise is like all frequencies at once, then this is our canvas. So I feel like we're going to start off by, I guess, trying to make some drums. So my idea, my process is that I'm going to use this white noise signal generator, of course, as our starting point. And then from this, I'm going to create some impulses by automating a utility. And I'll also macro this real quick, just so this makes it a lot easier on the automation, because it goes up to plus 35. I'm going to make it to just 0. And I will turn this down here, so it's just only one knob. And I'm going to call this one impulse, as well as this one. So this will be our impulse generator, and I'm going to color this white so I can immediately see that that's what that is for. So now we have this, and this is going to be our mixer pretty much. Since we don't have one over here, we're going to call this one, let's just say kick, and one for snare or whatever, and one for hi-hat. And then this overall will just be our drums. And then from here again, we can house this in an overall arrangement right here. Drums are always gray for me, so that's okay. And I can duplicate this overall, and let's say this is going to be bass synth, and then one for, oops, not both of them, one for sub. This is red. Let's go through bass synth and get rid of all these except for one. I'm going to call this 1. And the sub as well, get rid of all these. Okay, we're going to start with the drums, as I said before. I'm going to start with the kick. It's going to be so awkward. I'll put this all the way down to 0. And I'm just going to, I guess, draw very, very sharp impulses like this. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, bum. And duplicate that. Let's turn on the signal generator, turn everything else off. These two as well. I know we should have. Yes, impulses. There we go. And now from here, I'm going to, let's say, put on a drum bus, see how that goes. crunch it and everything. And then give it some low end like this. Okay, now the biggest trouble with this signal generator is that it is not consistent, as you can hear. So we'll do this. I feel like the drum bus is actually a red herring. Do that and then put a saturator on top. Oh wow, saturator looks massively different. Lovely. And let's make this mono as well. I really wish I could like sample this, or at least record the output and put on here, but that's not what we're supposed to do in this challenge. This is just very inconsistent. Oh, there we go. A little bit better. Let's make this mono as well. I feel like one thing that could also make this a little bit better is just driving the crap out of it. A bit better. And also making sure that this volume is completely consistent throughout the entirety of the spectrum of the signal generator. Maybe the impulse is too short. Let's do this. Oh, my ears. Oh, whoa. Let's turn this down. That's probably a lot better. There's still a bit of consistency here. Oh, my ears. Okay, that's a bit better. And then maybe multi-band dynamics just to tame frequencies of everything. I'll just push this all the way up and this all the way down. Same thing here. And time all the way down. Maybe now this might be a bit too much, but we shouldn't really worry about that yet. Start doing snare stuff. EQ. Accentuate the clap area. 1K-ish. And distort this like crazy again. Another EQ. And some reverb. Lovely. Do this. Also make sure that these impulses are a bit more controlled. There we go. This kick is really difficult. I don't think there's any other way to do it. Okay, hi-hats now. I'll do long, short, long, short, short, longer-ish. And reverb as well. This kick drum's so bad right now. Ooh, I've got another idea. Instead of doing the impulse like this, turn everything off for a second, including this impulse. You're gonna get a filter for the impulse. So we just got low end. Change from clean to one of the other frequencies that self oscillates. Like this. And then saturate this like crazy. Still not enough, so maybe duplicate it. Still fluctuates somewhat. Maybe we can do this with an EQ instead. So we'll just pick one frequency. Let's say 40 Hz, scale all the way up, and then do the same for these. So now I have a constant buzz. I feel like I'll use this trick later. Now we have this impulse. Lovely. And then this way we can, I guess, use a bit of a disperser to get a bit of that kick sound. And then we can get a saturator on. Maybe EQ first. See what's going on. This has got to go, the high end. Oh, there's a new algorithm here. Cool. That's okay. Let's add a compressor so we can get more snap out of it. Let's go a bit extreme for this. Okay, there's a bit more. We can shape this a little bit more as well. Leave some room for the sub. Okay, on the drums group, I can put on a saturator. Sick. I still feel like this can improve somewhat. I think this clap can have more attack to it. Good old compressor would do. Sounds good to me. About 4.6-ish. Lovely. Maybe we can probably try and make this a little bit more, I guess, rhythmically interesting by probably trying to make some percussions. So I'll try and do the same thing here. I'll take an impulse, drag and drop it down here, delete all that into automation. Let's call this perk. We'll make this triplets like this. Just one there. There we go. And then let's put it through. I'm gonna do a technique which is very common in modular synthesis, which is called pinging. And what you do pretty much is that you take an impulse and you run it through a very resonant filter, like, you know, a regular filter, low pass, high pass, but also flangers can work and phasers can work, because phasers are technically a kind of filter as well, because they resonate. So we can put a filter on here, or a phaser on here, and phasers usually create some very interesting sounding percussion sounds like this. which are really cool sounds that I hear with modular music. And we can move it around. So we have tonal differences here. I think we can start doing some basses now. Let's do sub. I feel like we could do the same thing with the kick drum that we did, which was like EQ like one very strong point here. I'll just copy the EQ just to make it a little bit easier. I'm actually do the same for the synth as well. Oh, actually, I want to try something different. I'm gonna start with the bass synth first. I'm gonna use a spectral resonator this time, because you can tune this to a certain frequency, which I'll do. Try E. Decay all the way up. We can do a sub like this. Wait, then that means I could have just done the kick like this as well. No, that makes sense. I'll try this with the kick. Hold on. This is pretty much like... This is the starting point to square 4 almost. Actually, now that I said square 4, you could probably do that. Harmonics to 1, and then just distort the crap out of it until we get a square wave. Too easy. No. Oh, my ears. Okay, let's get this automation and pair it with this guy. Oops. I can find a way to invert the values. Either that, or I can just do this. Change the mapping so it's flipping the range like this. Yeah. Let's do that for now. And the signal delay carries on. Turn this down. Woo! This guy needs a lot of love. What if there's a vocoder? Kinda sick. It's a lot of processing. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and... Oi! Oh wait, whoa! messed up my automation. No! No, why did I do that? Oh my days. Okay. Kick. I feel like the next level would be side chaining, and that's gonna be kind of difficult. Unless I do this. Ow, my ears. Fuck. Actually no, it shouldn't be there. It should be the bass synth here in a group. Can I group that? Well, I can't group it yet. I'll just add an impulse here. Boom. My ears. And then I'll group these two together. Oh, my ears. And this will be a side chain. Boom. And now we have, this one's gonna be harmonic stuff for like the intro. For a side chain, we need to get another impulse here, and or maybe we can just do this. We can just get a compressor, put it in front of there, side chain from one audio, and then we go all the way over here to drums, kick, utility, post effects here, and this is the kick side chain. Duplicate that, find one for the snare side chain, post effects, boom. And now we mute all this. There we go, I'm gonna call it the sub one, the kick for the sub. This bass is sounding a bit lonely right now, so we could probably have like a noisy womp kind of going on. I'm gonna have to turn this off just so I can do this right now. This womp 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 womp. Yeah. Womp womp. I'm still in triplet mode. Off. There we go. And from here I'll get a filter. That's a bandpass, and will be 12 decibels per octave, envelope following the volume, and a bit of a vocoder as well, just to clean it up a little bit, still move a little bit more I think, judging by the way that's looking over there. And let's hear that now. Lovely. Move this back just by one. I feel like we can start making some intro, I guess. We'll start with, I think what we'll do is we'll start from our hi-hats. Make it half time. And move that. And then duplicate that here. Duplicate this again. I think for this harmonic stuff we can start working on something now. Let's do spectral resonator again. And we can... Oh, we can't use MIDI mode because I don't have any MIDI channels. So let's tune this down to... We're at E, right? Tune this to some like... I don't know. Little harmonics. I can turn unison up now. I think we can just do this, right? There we go. Ooh, we can do... Oh, my ears. So we get like some sort of melody with the overtones. It's pretty cool. That's so sick. Go through. Hold on, washer racks. And an erosion at the top. An EQ. And mid-side EQ. Tame that first note. I feel like we could do like a kind of tape stop thing. Sick. I also feel like I can make one more sound from this. I'll put all this in a group. Boom. One more sound here. Do this actually, this is kind of cool. Oh, I know. We'll pitch this downwards. If we're gonna do this, make it hurts. And I'll also introduce an erosion, so there's some high-end crispiness to it, I mean. See if we can tune that. There we go, lovely. I'll also add some of those claps in there in the second half. And I should also have one thing for like a riser kind of deal. Put this through a filter. And this will be over here. And then we'll get, and this frequency will slowly rise up from here to about here. And the volume should go from here to about here. And I'll turn this down in volume. Overall, boom. I should also do this as well. And I'm just going to duplicate this one more time. And again. So we can do this to fully invert the values without having to do much. And let's duplicate this as well. Boom. And then we can duplicate this section here, and here as well. Lovely. What else do we need to do? Some variation here. Simple variation like that. And now we just need to make sure that this is also somewhat okay in volume and sound. I don't know what I mean. Something like this. Okay, yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it here. Some proof that this is all from absolutely nothing on the timeline is if you see all this automation, turn everything off here, and and go all the way down here. Hear no sound. As soon as I turn on the signal generator, prepare your ears. Now there's signal coming through, but if I turn on the signal generator and the arrangement, you have some organized sound going on now. So this is what this project file sounds like, and it's, oh my days, my ears are bleeding right now. Alright, I would not advise anyone else to torture themselves like this, but yeah, I mean, if you want the project file, it's gonna be on my Patreon, link down below in the top right. I don't know if I'll finish this anytime soon because this is hell. this is so screwed up. Why would you ever want to do this to yourself? It's like as hard as the one MIDI track challenge I did as well. You can also watch that, link on the top right or description below. But like, this is probably the worst one that I've done so far. And I think this is the hardest one this can ever become. Like, I feel like this is the hardest production challenge you can ever do on Ableton. Oh my days, my tinnitus is so crazy right now. I would like to give a big ups to Devin Bloodsworth for being my tier 2 patron member. And I'd also like to shout out Devin J, Zomblin, Delta Rose, Lizard, and I for being my highest tier patrons. You're absolute legends. And that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to like and sub to buff my algorithm RNG, leave a comment if you have something to say, maybe shout to someone you think would find this useful. I highly doubt it though. You can further support me by checking out all the links in the description below. This includes my Discord, Patreon, merch, and other social medias. Once again, thanks a lot for watching, and stay creative. See you in a bit.